Hey guys, it's Jordan, and today, as I promised, a few videos back that I'll be doing a ponytail series, and I haven't really been keeping up with that series. So today I am dropping another slick ponytail, but this time it's gonna be a high ponytail, and I'm gonna do a story time. So let's see how this goes. Alright guys, so a lot of the products I'll be using today is similar to what I used in my last ponytail video, and if you have not yet seen that video, be on the lookout for it in the iCards because I'll be linking it there. I'm gonna give you guys a refresher as to the products that I'm gonna be using. So this is a sewing method, so you will be needing needle and thread. You will also need a bundle of hair. I am reusing the hair that I used in my last tutorial because, you know, your girl ain't got time to waste her hair. Then of course I'll be using my Got To Be Blasting Free Spray, as well as my Isoplus Natural Remedy Tea Tree Foaming Wrap set / lotion. I'll be using my handy dandy hair wax. You can use any hair wax or beeswax if you want. It really doesn't matter. You can use your hair oil of preference. Today I will be using the Via Natural Ultra Care Vitamin E oil, and this is what it looks like. And yeah, just a comb and a brush and the edge control brush. So let's jump into this. Alright guys, so the first thing that I'm gonna do before I get into the story time is to oil my scalp. Oh, by the way, if you see me look in this direction, I'm just looking in my mirror. So I'm just going to go in and basically oil my scalp. Okay, so before I jump into the story time, here's what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be going ahead and catching my hair in one. Then I'm going to use some of the wrapping lotion to hold in place. Then I'm going to go in with my Got To Be Blasting Free Spray, lay my edges, tie that down, and then I'll get into the ponytail. So let's jump into the story time. I was 18 or 19 years old. I tried weed, and at the time my friend, she was living off Lyndhurst Road, and I used to always be over her house. Don't ask me why, you would think I'm homeless. So it was a Saturday and I was there, and you know, at the time they were smoking weed, she and her brother, and I was just basically like there at the time. As I was there, I thought, you know, I'm gonna try weed. So what happened was that one of their friends, he made the weed for me, and he made it ital. So if you don't know what ital weed is basically weed without any grabber in it, or grabber, not to say. So yeah, it was just ital weed, no grabber. So I was smoking the weed, and when I was smoking the weed, you know, after I finished smoking it, I was really like, I don't get the hype, you know. So, you know, knowing me, I was like, this soft, you know. I was like, weed is like, weed a joke thing. I still never understand the hype, you know, as to why people are like raving about smoking weed and whatnot. And I was like, I don't get the hype. And they're like, oh, you don't get the hype, it's because you had ital weed, you know. You're not ready for grabber weed. So I say, yo, but just smoke it, and it was literally nothing. So when I get the hype, like, I'm gonna try it. So he went, the same guy, he said that he was gonna build me a weeded grabber. So it's like, okay, sure, no problem. He made the weed. After he made the weed, I smoked the weed. Okay guys, so I'm gonna plait the end of my hair. So he made the weed, and I smoked the weed, and like, I kid you not, but not even did finish smoke the weed. Before I smoked the weed, I ate some food. My friend, she had cooked, or her mom had cooked, I don't even remember who, and I ate some food. So I smoked the weed, and we were in our living room, by the way. I don't think our mom was home. I think our mom was at work. After smoking the weed, I passed out. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm gonna spray my hair with Got To Be Blossoms free spray so that my hair or my ponytail stays in place. And you want to be very generous. So now I'm gonna go ahead and lay my edges before I finish off this story time. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and tie my edges down. Okay, so I sewed the ends of my hair together just so I can keep everything together, and then I'm gonna start from the end of my ponytail and make one knot. Then I'm gonna pull the thread top of my head, then I'm gonna wrap everything around, and when I get to the top I'm gonna sew it down. It's basically the same thing I did in my last video. So as I said earlier, if you have not yet seen it, look out for it in the iCard. I'm pushing the needle through the weft of the hair, then I'm gonna pull it back through, look like this, and then I'm gonna start at the tail end of my hair, but I'm putting the thread above the elastic band that I used to secure my hair, and then I'm gonna pull that through, and then I'm just gonna make another knot or two on it just to keep it secure. Alright, so back to the story. After I passed out, my friends, they started to worry. They were like, oh my god, she's dead. And my best friend, if anybody knows my best friend, she is very dramatic, okay? She's very dramatic. She was like, Jesus please, look how me kill up my friend. What me gonna tell my mother? Jesus please. And this whole time I was like quote unquote in a coma. Well, I do believe I was in a coma. I was like laughing, you know, but it's like no one could hear me, and even when they were talking I could hear everything that they were saying, but I just really couldn't respond. I don't know why or what caused it, but that's the reason why I said I was in a coma, because I heard everything, and every time I tried to like open my mouth to talk, nothing would come out. So that's the reason why I said I was in a coma, because I was just non-responsive. And then so as I was there now, and they were like, Jesus please, you know, she's dead, what's gonna happen, my mother gonna kill me, ray. I like got up out of the coma, and I just vomited all over the floor. And then after I did that, I just went back down in the couch, and I was just lying there. And then they were like, oh my god, she's not dead, but why isn't she, you know, responsive? And they were like touching me on my cheeks like, wake up, what's wrong with you? And I was like, they're passed out, and I was like saying to myself, guys, I can hear you, I'm fine. But it's like I thought I was talking, but I wasn't talking. Like them couldn't hear what I say. So it's like my basically I talk to myself, because I was there like, and I was like, no, yo, I can hear you guys, and nobody heard me. And they were still so scared. So my best friend, she asked the guy to help her to take me into her room, onto her bed. And so they took me into the room, onto the bed, and while I was there laying on the bed, I didn't wake up until the following morning. I know, it was like so wild. And when I woke up the morning, you know, my friend was like, I thought you were dead. And so she was just there talking and telling me like she was so scared, you know, she thought that she lost her friend. And I was telling her like, the entire time I could hear you, I heard exactly what you said, I knew exactly what was going on, but for some reason I just couldn't talk. All right, so it seems I'm gonna need some more hair, so I'm gonna like sew this right here. So I'm gonna put the needle through the weft and take it through my hair. And once that is secured, I'm gonna get some more hair and finish this off. So this is how far the hair brought it. So it's right here. So I just need a little more hair for up here. So I'm just gonna get that and I'll be back. Okay guys, so you would not guess what happened. I cannot find my bundle of hair. So I had to cut off these two pieces of hair from one of my my wigs. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew them together off camera and then we can finish up this. Okay, so let's finish this up. So I'm just gonna basically be joining this to where I left off. Alright, so after that happened and I came to the following morning, I was, you know, as I said, I was telling them that I could hear everything that they were saying, but I don't know, I was unable to say the words out aloud. So it's like I was speaking inside my head and I just wasn't able to get anything out, you know. And my friend, she found it so unbelievable that that had happened to me. And you would have thought that I would have, you know, like not tried weed again after that. Think again. I did smoke weed after that again, and it wasn't as bad. The second time around, it was a totally different experience than my first time. And I did actually smoke weed casually for a couple years. Well, I think I stopped and I decided to go back to school. I mean, that was such an experience within itself. I mean, oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna close off the weft of the hair by sewing it through and through. So I'm putting it through the back of the hair and then pulling it back out. And then I'm just gonna make a knot at the end of the hair just to secure that. And then like the last time, I'm gonna use the got to be to hold down the. If there's anyone watching and you've tried weed, and I would like to hear from you guys down in the comment section. What was your first experience like? I mean, we all have so many different experiences. If you have tried it, if you have not, then I don't think you're really missing out on anything, in my opinion. It's just not easy for me to get addicted to anything really, but for some it's very hard to get off smoking or drinking. But I'm personally not addicted to anything or any drug. So now the same oil that I use to oil my scalp, I'm gonna put some of it in the palm of my hand and I'm gonna rub it together, and I'm just gonna work that through the hair. And then just like the last time, I'm still not gonna flat iron the hair because I am legit going to my bed after this. So if you are going out and you did this, if you watch this tutorial and you're going somewhere, then I would definitely recommend that you go ahead and flat iron the hair out. But being that I'm not going anywhere, I'm just gonna keep it as is. Let me just pull this out. Oh. Gonna rub my hands through my hair. So this is what it looks like. My hair still isn't like 100% dry, so I am gonna tie this down when I'm going to my bed. But yeah guys, that's basically it for this ponytail / story time. If you stayed with me until the end, be sure to go ahead and leave me some star emojis down below, and I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet done so, And yeah, it's just been so fun being here with you guys. Congratulations to me. I'm here at 300 subscribers. I never thought I would be at 300 subscribers, but I am. I'm so thankful, and I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you so much to all my supporters. I really truly do appreciate you guys. Yeah, so thank you so much for the love. Don't forget to leave me a star if you stayed with me until the end, and I'll catch you guys in another video or tutorial.
Lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the hold closest starts